we will be learning that things aren't what they seem. Things don't stay the same. So we'll be on the alert for the passing away of experience, and we'll talk a lot more about that tomorrow. Because when you can see with discernment more and more that every single thing is in the process of arising and quenching, you grow disenchanted with stress, right? So every moment becomes so dear. Right? So living in harmony with impermanence just softens the heart. A story from the Pali Canon to close the Samyutta Nikaya again. At Savatthi, in the middle of the day, King Pasenadi of Kosala approached the Buddha, paid homage to him, and sat down to one side. The Buddha then asked him, "Where are you coming from, great king, in the middle of the day?" The king replies, "Well, just now, venerable sir, I am engaged in those affairs of kingship typical for kings, who are intoxicated with the intoxication of sovereignty, who are obsessed by greed for sensual pleasures, and who have obtained stable control in their country, and who rule, having conquered a great sphere of territory on earth." The Buddha says, what if a man would come to you from the east, one who is trustworthy and reliable, and would tell you, "For sure, great king, you should know this. I am coming from the east. And there I saw a great mountain as high as the clouds coming this way, crushing all living beings. Do whatever you think should be done, great king." And then a second man would come to you from the west, and a third from the north, and a fourth from the south. And there each one would tell you, "I am coming," let's say, "from the south, and there I saw a great mountain as high as the clouds coming this way, crushing all living beings. Do whatever you think should be done, great king." And the Buddha goes on, "If, great king, such a great peril should arise, such a terrible destruction of human life, the human state being so difficult to obtain, what should be done?" The king replies, "Well, if such a great peril should arise, such a terrible destruction of human life, the human state being so difficult to obtain, what else should be done but to live by the Dharma, and to live righteously, and to do wholesome and meritorious deeds?" And the Buddha responds saying, "Well, I inform you, great king, aging and death are rolling in on you. When aging and death are rolling in on you, great king, what should be done?" King replies, "As aging and death are rolling in on me, venerable sir, what else should be done but to live by the Dharma, to live righteously, and to do wholesome and meritorious deeds?" The Buddha goes on to say, "Just as mountains of solid rock, massive, reaching to the sky, might draw together from all sides, crushing all in the four quarters, so aging and death come rolling over living beings. Katyas, Brahmins, Vesas, Sudras, outcasts, and scavengers, they spare none along the way, but come crushing everything. There's no hope there for victory by elephant troops, chariots, and infantry. One can't defeat them by subterfuge or buy them off by means of wealth. Therefore, a person of wisdom here, out of regard for his own good, should live by the Dharma and do wholesome and meritorious deeds," right? And then steadfast should settle faith in the Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha. So let's sit quietly before our walk.